I was talking about, right? So I've heard a lot of comments about how, geez, it seems odd to not see Hulene on her scooter with Truett in tow this year. And as many of you know, Hulene retired as our association administrator in December, along with her assistant and husband, because I'm sure her husband was the second role in December of this year. This left a huge void in our association. Hulene was involved over the years in just about everything that we did, from entering a new member into the database, to answering the phone, to making sure that all of us on the national board had our butts in the chair at the right time during the business meeting. She is a charter member of NAPMW Dallas, has served many local positions, many region positions, national positions, and was also past national president. Hulene has a very large shadow box in her home office, and that box includes many pins, conference badges, conference pins, awards. There's a lot of history in that box that she has, and I wish that everyone could see that box. It is just amazing. Hulene has a laugh that is so contagious, and I think that's probably the first thing I ever heard when I went to a national conference, and I knew who she was right away because I had talked to her on the phone. She didn't have to tell me who she was. She started laughing and talking, and I knew that it was Hulene. So today, we want to thank her for everything that she has done for the association. I've got a retirement card here, and there are a lot of extra sheets of paper that are the same size as the card. I'd like to pass this around and make sure that everyone signs it so that we can send this to her. We're also going to be sending her a $250 gift card as a small token of our thanks for all that she did for us. And many of you know, Hulene was the recipient of the Lifetime, she was our first recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award, and at that time we didn't actually give out an award. So this is going to also be sent to Hulene, so that she has an award for her Lifetime Achievement, that's more than just a certificate. So it's really hard to say thank you to her for all that she's done, because she has done so very much for our association. So I wanted to take a minute, because I know I haven't known Hulene as long as a lot of you have. So if anyone wants to come up and share a story, we've got a little bit of time, and I'd really like to have everyone come up and share a story about Hulene. Is there anyone that would like to do that? Mary Ellen's coming up. She's just moving slow today. Please just make sure this gets back to me so I can send it to her. Well, I'm kind of thinking Hulene as a sister. Once we got on board, we started sharing news together. And there were a lot of reasons for that. I think it's good to talk with each other. I wear something, she wears something. The first time we met her, though, was in Seattle, our second conference. And we had this 60s baby. And she was in her pack. And that was quite interesting thing. But the one story that I would tell, we were really together so much, we were going to Oklahoma City, and I said, "Have you made her reservations?" This was for one of your Pacific Northwest. I remember the reason that we were Oklahoma City. She said, "Well, maybe you go ahead and make the reservations." You go room with me? Well, I'll pay you now. Well, I left Oklahoma City, I'm in my room, Hulene comes in, and she's like, "What's me?" So she decided to go into it, not me. Quite frankly, I would make the same choice. I would have enjoyed it. But Hulene did say, dear person, and you need to know, you never forget, kind of maybe like, she loves the world. And we love her. Is there anyone else that would like to come up and share a few words about Hulene? It looks like Candace is videotaping this, so be careful. I have to tell my story first.
Gina Wall, Oklahoma City. I don't even remember what year it was, but the first time that I served on the National Board first in 2 terms, I didn't even know I was running. Because it was Hulene that had me kind of step in and fill the shoes of another vice president to finish out the year. And before I knew it, I was running and was voted in and served 2 years. So she has a way of mentoring people, and they don't even know they're being mentored.
And with that, Gina and I joined the association in the 80s. Long time ago. Yeah. Our first conference, and Gina's been to almost every one, except when you were pregnant with Peggy. That was a while back. First was Dallas, and that's when we first started meeting our friends from Dallas. And that's when we caught the fever to join the association. But that was also when we had 600, 700 people at a meeting like this. And we came to be very close with Hulene and attended many region meetings. And in Salt Lake City, and I'm sorry, this is like 20-something for us. I can't remember exactly what year, but it was the early 90s. Hulene was sitting out there like you guys minded her own business. And it was treasurer, national treasurer, and there was some controversy on the floor and whatever. And we sat there all night long and pleaded with Hulene to run for the board, to which we talked her into it, we told her we would support her. I never knew she would do it this long. And then to bring in her new husband, that was in what she has given this association after just one night in Salt Lake City and a few glasses of wine. I never would have thought it. And the other thing I want to share with you, there are many, many past members that are not here this evening. They've retired out or they've moved on, that when they go to Dallas, they call Hulene and she opens her home. They go stay at her home, and she is just so loving and kind. And I know for myself, when I travel to Dallas, she'll call, or I'll call her and say, I want to be in Dallas, and she'll say, come stay with us. And I've not ever done it, but she's always so kind, and she always hangs the phone up with everybody and says, I love you. And she is the most loving, most giving person I think we've met, and I know she made our association much stronger in Oklahoma City.
And one thing that she's so precious to Oklahoma City is she brought her boyfriend at the time, Mr. Truitt, to one of our VIP nights, and he proposed to her that in Oklahoma City.
Anyone else want to share a story?
Nope.
I'm sure we could do this all day, but we don't have minutes.
Well, I would have a lot of stories to share, but what I really wanted to do was to thank Hulene for being such a great role model and such a mentor. And, you know, just seeing her and you together, I mean, truly together, it's just been very inspiring. There's such a love story between the two of them. So anyway, thank you, Hulene. I wish you luck, and we sure do miss you. Thank you.
It's just the way I don't want to feel. Half of Hulene's heart was determined. The other half was given to us. And if you don't, keep it going.
The first time I met Hulene, I was a very shy, very reserved, very insecure. Yeah, I know. A very shy, insecure individual. And I was at the Salt Lake City conference, and I kind of alluded to this the other day. First conference I'd ever been to, our association had literally just chartered 2 months before. And I looked up at this stage, and these women are bigger than life. I'm not kidding. But Hulene just had the capacity of making you, she didn't know me from Adam, but she made me feel completely welcome. And she, whether you know it or not, all of you are a legacy at some extent
of what she's brought to the table. She doesn't know a stranger. She continually speaks into us in a positive manner. She has gone through a lot of things over the past little while here, and it's been hard on her, but she consistently asks after the association, wants to know what's going on, wants to find out how people are doing and how things are moving forward. So it's really been a blessing because she, as I said, doesn't know a stranger, and she has the capacity for a great deal of love and respect for this association. And let me just share one little thing about Truett, because the one thing that has always stood out is that he has always been an NAPMW member, whether or not he ever joined. He is a very big part of that team, and I can remember having a really brief conversation with him some time ago, and they were still working at helping to manage the association, and I think I had said something in the effect of, boy, how long you want to keep doing this? And he goes, I'm doing it as long as she's doing it. And just a great team of people and a great blessing to all of us.
I just wanted to say that Hulene's always been a wonderful, wonderful mentor to me, one of my favorite mentors through the years of NAPMW, and she's always been there for me to encourage and support, and anytime I have a question, I don't hesitate to call her, and she gives so much all the time, and she's always willing and happy to do so. And I just want to say that going forward, even though she's not our administrator anymore, she is part of our family, so I encourage you to reach out to her always, because she loves us and she loves it up and she wants to be connected to us, so I encourage you to do that. Thank you.
If you ever need to know any history of the association, just call Hulene, because she probably knows the answer to the question. Like Jill said, she has a lot of history up here. So let's give Hulene a big round of applause and say thank you for